maybe he was actually considering those, like Onyx. We did see some Onyx earlier from Sandstorm. So,
oh, yeah.
That was pretty entertaining to watch as well.
A lot of things on the table here. We're going to see what'll shake out as we enter grand finals of Combo Breaker Online 1v1 North American.
3, 2, 1.
Boomy versus Cody Travis. Barraza versus Cross. Starting it off on Mammoth Fortress here, Cody Travis and Boomy both arming up with the blasters. We've got an old-fashioned shootout.
Oh my gosh, Cody Travis with an insane blasters play right now, getting so much damage consistently onto Boomy. Boomy getting pushed off stage as well, trying to find his way back. The side air is coming out, Boomy having to touch the wall, getting interrupted. That's nothing left after this. Just barely.
That was so smart.
Barely catches.
That was so smart. I've got to tell you,
gosh.
Boomy did not just skate all the way over towards the stage like you would see most people do with the blaster's recovery. He actually saw Cody Travis gravity canceling that downlight, so he steered outwards to interrupt the attack because he knew if he didn't, he would have gotten caught into a ground pound and that would have been the stock. Split-second decisions like that.
Just catching out Cody Travis on the missed recovery, and he just barely missed that recovery as well. So that could have been a KO either way, but Boomy just capitalizing on that was the absolute perfect way to go about taking the lead in this game. Number one, Boomy playing a little bit slowly as well because he knows Cody Travis is in a fresh stock. He can't afford taking a hit. That neutral light would have killed like another foot to the left if he was standing any closer to that ledge. Boomy just barely surviving by the skin of his teeth.
So now you see Boomy, tried to grab the weapon, but Cody was there covering it with that axe neutral light. So much area coverage. It is just massive. Ooh, jockeying for position. Boomy just getting behind Cody Travis fairly consistently here.
Damage out of the ground pound from Boomy, looking for the recovery. A second one maybe. Cody Travis with the grounded neutral light. That's going to be another down light, not going to connect, but just for pressure, a good pick. Boomy coming out the gate with the neutral light, another one. Pushing Cody Travis off stage with that high defense, preventing him from taking a lot of knockback and damage just yet. He might be in the red, but he is still a tank.
Ooh, again, just threatening with that demon graft. Oh, but the dunk! That neutral signature, I love seeing it every single time. It's so satisfying. Oh, Cody, the one who has the high ground, takes the victory.
You know what they say about the high ground. Don't try it.
Don't do it, Anakin.
Don't try it.
So now we've got even stocks. Boomy arming up its gauntlets versus blasters, range versus the closeness.
With some good damage onto Boomy's last stock. Boomy getting a little bit more damage, getting the throw down, trying to get Cody off stage into a position to KO.
That's what you're going to see. Boomy, once he gets in on those blasters, he's going to try and stay as close as possible inside the dead zone, knowing that they don't have as many options as he does on either unarmed or the gauntlets. Uh-oh, caught with
Weapon
the side
throw.
air, goes low under the weapon toss. Cody Travis, weapon starving, staying there. Uh-oh, caught by the blaster side air.
That's a big dedication, and now Boomie's is not going to find the finisher. That defense is carrying Cody Travis way farther than I expected. I did not think that that was going to lead to survival.
He's more machine than man now. Oh, dodges right through that recovery, catches him on the backside. Cody Travis taking game number one.
And that is going to be one heck of a way to start things off in this grand finals. What a battle, a back and forth slog between these two, vying for that top spot.
I find it interesting that both of them are opting for the speed stance. They know positioning is incredibly crucial when you've got weapons built like the blasters. They've got the extra long range, but they have those dead zones in the center. You need to be able to dictate the spacing of the match if you want to make use of them. Oh my gosh. Every time, Boomy has been calling out Cody Travis. Cody really wants those just jump down airs to get some sort of low altitude string started, but Boomy kept answering with those unarmed neutral airs.
Boomie and Cody Travis just trading off blasters blows. These aerials coming out, getting a lot of damage built up, and both of these players are phenomenally skilled with both of these weapons.
Oh gosh!
Amazing option from Boomie, because that hitbox on the recovery before that final hit is basically stacked on top of you. Boomie utilizing the early release of that ground pound to extend the range on it. Phenomenal stuff.
I mean, that is what you can do with intimate knowledge of the weapon. That is a mirror match he has no problem with.
And just straight up having a galaxy brain, of course.
Of course. Is it enough to make it back here?
Yes,
just back to the wall, but no recourse. Cody Travis had that one lined up for days.
So the answer to your question was actually yes, but also no.
Yes, but also no. What
Boomie.
happens when the galaxy brain versus the other galaxy brain?
Cody Travis with the axe right now. That's big damage on a lot of these hits. Getting that starter out from the side light if he's able to connect it. I know Boomie has a very quick reaction time, being able to avoid those side lights by dashing through, by spot dodging. That costs Cody Travis quite a bit, but if he's able to catch those combo starters, then it's a huge amount of damage that follows up every single time. Oh! And the down air actually picking up at that
and
point.
His recovery was caught!
Enormous play by Boomie!
Yeah, that was phenomenal. Just checking the axe recovery. It is one of the slowest in the game. It takes a while to swing out. That's why it's got a ton of coverage once it gets going. But before that, you are just so vulnerable, and Boomie was able to snipe it out. Now Boomie trying to find his way back to stage. Cody went for the falling side air. Big read, but Boomie was able to stabilize back on stage. Uh-oh.
Side air, pushing Boomie off onto the right side, looking for that KO. Recovery, not going to connect. Boomie's
smart.
Great movement to avoid that. Side air from Cody Travis, looking for that KO. Weapon throw again. Not in time to catch Boomie moving towards that wall tap.
Oh my gosh, even calling out Cody's attempt.
Oh no.
And just bare knuckles right to the face.
Cody had that stock in his eyes. I think he realized it too. Boomie just absolutely capitalizing on the fact that he wasn't able to get it earlier. Cody's stock is nearly gone now. He has no room for error.
Boomie definitely looking up to tie up this set. Into the recovery, not yet enough. But Cody is not long for this world. He can't take another one of those. Yeah, there it is. Out of here. Boomie tying up the set 1-1. And they just went so quickly into the map banning phase. That was the fastest rematch I think I've ever seen. They're just itching to get right back into it. I don't blame Boomie because, you know what? Going off of a win, you've got that kind of momentum. But Cody, I'm expecting him to start this one angry.
I mean, that's just why both of these players deserve to be here in the grand finals. Being able to capitalize off of every single missed opportunity and advantage that they have in their favor. I mean, they're just on point right now. Like Sparky said earlier when I was casting with him, people have been talking. This is Boomie's tournament to lose. He has definitely been favored for this. And Cody Travis, like we talked about earlier, he has been coming up hard. And he is just bringing the heat. And look at this.
Gosh.
Look at this clean axe play. Getting Boomie right off stage. Side air, bounce off the wall. Boomie just barely has anything left. That's it.
Yo, he's doing trick shots now. Cody is just ready.
Yo, we're going to get a trick shot montage later?
That's what I'm looking for. Axe down air, dribble him off the ground. Axe side air, dribble him off the wall. Boomie is now going to look to take the stock here. He needs some sort of... going for the big signatures?
Woo!
Is that the play?
Completely exhausted and still went for the gravity cancel downlight neutral air combo. What a phenomenal move.
I gotta tell you, there's this constant... caught with the barrel roll. There's this constant thread of movement. That should be the knockout. Yes, 2-2. There's this constant thread of movement for Boomie. What he's been doing, whether Cody has the axe or the blasters, he's trying to stay as close as possible at most times because he can just get right behind Cody right after he swings an attack. But now Cody's got the lead, a full stock at that, undamaged on 2. So Boomy tries to stay right on top of Cody so that way he can dip around him, get behind, because a lot of those main starters that Cody wants to go for, even on the axe, they don't hit stacked. If you can get them to just swing in the opposite direction that you're going, you get a free maximum punish. Here we go. Again, Boomy misses that follow-up into the neutral air. You know he wants to pivot into it, but it looks like he's caught just a little bit early and gets that turnaround neutral light.
And he intentionally switched to the gauntlets too, because so you know he's looking for blood. He wants those recoveries off the top. He's going to be looking for some way to get back on stage though, and if Cody Travis doesn't allow him to get back, I mean, that's it. Oh, neutral sig going up. Thought he was going to go for the recovery right there, but no, going for the side air. I think reading that fastfall. Boomy getting caught by the side air, and that's going to do it. Game number 3 going the way of Cody Travis, and he's 2-1 in the set. Only needs one more to take it down as the combo breaker champion.
And it looks like we've got 2 tri-platform maps open. Small Enigma, Small Great Hall, and there was Demon Island. Opting for Small Enigma. This is an interesting choice. We don't see this one all too often.
3, 2, 1, brawl.
So rocking into it, Cody is up 2-1, and he's also on winner's side. So if Cody Travis wins this game, he is the champion. He takes the entire tournament. That is it, said and done. Gold medal, log it in the books. Boomy wins this one. He's got yet another shot to try and send Cody down into the lower bracket with him.
Well, then he's got another shot to get another shot, because then he has to win another one after that. He's only got the one win, so he has to win 2 more times just to get the reset. Cody Travis has all the cards right now.
It is a long, arduous path ahead. Setting himself up well for it, though. Oh, goes for the ground pound, but Cody with the punish.
Cody, look for that recovery.
Gosh.
Oh, that is it. That is it. Boomy off the top, punishing that recovery. Cody looking for that recovery. A little bit of an overextension. That is such a dedication to that move. When you use that, you gotta hit it. Otherwise, that punish is following up right afterwards.
Yeah, you can get yourself into a lot of awkward situations where if you hit that recovery and you miss it, you recognize that and you steer away. Someone might try and punish it with their own blaster's recovery, but they can't catch up to you because it's the same move. So, I mean, Boomy recognized right there, hey, Cody hasn't been steering away just yet. That means I've got a free punish.
Man, Boomy playing off on the ledge, too, is incredibly dangerous. This is something he's been practicing for a long time, learning exactly how to play that corner, figuring out how to trick people into thinking you're going to go towards the wall, try to bait people above you so you can use those blaster neutral air to get that chase dodge to get back a little bit faster, too. He's got a lot of options when he's on there, and Cody Travis doesn't look like he knows how exactly to deal with it when he's using axe. I mean, it's a little bit difficult because the movement is pretty rough, and that neutral air on blasters has a lot of range, especially from below. So that was a pretty interesting thing to watch. He managed to find even a down air while he was down there. But either way, they got them fighting in the middle of the stage right now. Boom, just barely able to grab those gauntlets before they fly off the stage. Cody Travis just utilizing that meat grinder down air strat, where you just queue up a bunch of down airs like you're playing an RTS, and you got the resources to spend.
I mean, if you can keep getting the bounces off the stage there, they've got to find a way out. If they spend their dodge at the wrong time, they're right back in. Ooh, uppercut unarms Cody Travis, but he's still alive. Cody with a beautiful side air. I tell you, every single one of these recovery attacks that Boomy has been tossing out, he's been managing to get punishes on them. Even if they're not the most damaging thing, it's consistent.
Oh, now they're both unarmed, but Cody is going to be finding that weapon as well. The blasters, Boomy able to find the gauntlet. That recovery there is going to be it. Finding that gravity cancel downlight leads directly into that recovery, and it's such a phenomenal kill move.
All right, Boomy fighting for his tournament life here. He is on equal footing. There's the extra damage, catches the dodge. Continues pressing that advantage, damage starting to build up on Cody.
Cody with the neutral air is looking for a little bit of that collapsing damage coming in on top of Boomy. Boomy playing a little bit carefully, finding that neutral light into the neutral air, looking for the down light follow-up, but it only is going to be finding that side air, the side light as well. And Cody Travis looking for the act damage. He only needs a few more hits to get Boomy into that kill range, and that is where the tables really turn for Boomy, because he can't afford any more damage. He's one stock away from losing this entire tournament. This could be the very end right here. Cody Travis going
big side
real
air,
deep.
catches that. Does he have enough to make it back? Cody's still staying alive. Boomy, weapon starving. And the recovery, not yet enough. Boomy, he's got another chance here, but he's on a tenuous thread. You can see it about to snap.
Oh, recovery from Cody Travis off the top.
Cody has done it!
Cody
He is
Travis.
the combo breaker 1v1 North American champion. Look at that beautiful Cody Travis getting a tournament win under his belt. Phenomenal.
It was so close too. Only 2 damage difference between the two. 582 to 584. That's how you know it was on the wire. It was held together by a string that was coming apart at the seams. Both of these players so close, neck and neck. It could have gone literally either way there. And Cody just finding that recovery at the end.
Oh,
insane.
that was absolutely crazy. He had such a commanding performance throughout that set. Every time that Boomy was taking the lead, he only managed to get that one